what I was hoping to do with this was make some of these limbs look like they're moving. This is after the wet stage. So if I damp this arm locally, gently with the hake brush, I won't disturb the colour that's there already. I'd quite like to make this arm come forwards, or make it stand out by having a more blurred, warm colour excuse me, on there, something like this. So it's just a little brighter. Maybe put a ghosting line in. And the same with this arm. Try and bring it forwards a little bit. So more intense colour should come forwards. See if I can make that. Appear to come forwards. A little mauve in the shadow edge of the arm as contrast advances visually. So I'm going to use a little of that mauve to draw on damp some further echoes of movement. And just blur that area. The hand is forward. This is the hand that is on the central figure. So this leg also, damping it rather than wetting it. Mixture of cadmium yellow, cadmium red, this kind of orangey colour. So there is a deeper shadow cast on this leg. And a deeper shadow below the knee. Some violet. Just blur that edge. I'm going to leave the other leg to paint completely on dry. Just damp the face and put shadow onto the hair with mauve. So half of the face is more shaded. And this is timing, I suppose, timing to see if the colour spreads in a limited way. Shadow on the side of the nose, shadow on the neck. Just catch that edge and blur it. And shadow in the ostrich feather hat. a bit more colour in the hair. So that hopefully that ghostly one comes forwards of the others compared to the others. The costume I'm going to paint a little bit later, but the same with the Harlequin's arm. The colours, just as if this arm is moving very slightly. So it's less wet than before. Yellow stripes. Brighter colour. So the arm comes forwards. Maybe the hand is slightly blurred. Quite pink. So this arm has diffused a bit. Just drag the edges with the corner of the hake brush and soften that. And perhaps also one of the legs. This leg might be moving a little bit. This is the one that's static, so that would mean wetting that. Because the whole paper isn't wet and the back wasn't wet, the colour should dry deeper. It shouldn't be soaked into the paper so much. So that will be stronger. Still blur. See if I can make that just a little bit more intense red. Yeah, it dries so fast. So that is blurring, but it's blurring less than it did, or diffusing. Damp that again. It has dispersed quite a bit. See if I can just get it to drag slightly. Yeah, so the colours are fresher, brighter on the static figures, but those are still blurring a bit on those limbs that I wanted to suggest a little bit of movement, and the other areas will paint wet on dry and build up more conventionally.